Hey guys, it's Laura here. I am going to be celebrating 10 years in Scentsy, and I wanted to just bring to you a mini series of a celebration of 10 years, maybe some of the things that I've learned the hard way, things that I've learned really work, things that have transformed my business, small, sometimes even inexpensive, and crazy simple ideas that I've learned along the way can absolutely take a business from good to great. So stay tuned, it's gonna be so much fun. So I've learned so much in my Scentsy journey, but one of the things that I feel like I've grown the most in is how to set boundaries for myself. I'm going to talk about several different ways that I've learned that boundaries are important in our Scentsy businesses, whether you're just starting out or whether you've been in Scentsy for a few years, or maybe your journey has taken you down the path of 7 or 8 years in Scentsy, no matter where you are. And in fact, no matter if at one time you had boundaries set really, really well in your Scentsy business, it's a good checkpoint for you to, just think about boundaries being set in a lot of different areas in your Scentsy journey periodically. So maybe have a few times every single year that you put in your calendar to just refresh your boundaries and make sure that you're on target for where you need to be. So let's talk about budget boundaries. When I was first starting out in my Scentsy journey, there were so many times where I wanted to invest in a new printer or, the fancy pants laptop that I really knew would take my business from good to great, right? Or, whatever it was. Sometimes it was just trivial things that would have made me feel so good about myself. A new Scentsy t-shirt or, the fancy tote in the Scentsy family store or something I find at Hobby Lobby. I mean, every time I go on Hobby Lobby, I find something that I feel like is a need, right? But what I'm trying to say is that I had to set boundaries early in my Scentsy business to let my Scentsy business support my Scentsy business. So if I wasn't making enough to, pay the bills or whatever I needed, whatever I was doing Scentsy that month, it might have been for, a car payment, or maybe it was for groceries or whatever it was that month. If I didn't make anything extra over the top of that, then I wasn't able to go and get that fancy pants fun thing tool at Hobby Lobby. I wasn't able to get that printer. I wasn't able to get that laptop, and I saved my money, even if it was just a little bit at a time from those Scentsy paychecks. Anything that was over the top, I would put it into a savings account just for my Scentsy business, so that when I had saved enough, I knew, wow, I have enough to, put registration down on Scentsy Family Reunion, or, oh my gosh, I've got enough to go and buy a laptop or whatever. So I want you to take a look at your boundaries that you've set in your Scentsy budget. Do you really have enough extra to buy that $30 Scentsy t-shirt or hoodie or whatever it is that you're wanting? Is it going to be a game changer to your paycheck? Is that really where you want to invest your money? You may say, yes, it is, but you may not be there. So what I want to challenge you to do is to set boundaries. Let your Scentsy business support your Scentsy business. I hope this makes sense. You're basically going to want to up your productivity, do more events, reach out to more people, ask for more referrals, take your paycheck up a notch, and then when you do have the extra money to go and get that new printer or to go and get whatever it is that you've been eyeing, then you'll know that you're ready for it, and you will have set the boundaries in place, and you'll feel a lot better about it. So it might be considered a business budget, but they're boundaries. Another boundary lesson that I learned the hard way was the boundary of time. I was letting Scentsy consume me. Every ounce of my time during the day, my phone was constantly in hand, and I have several YouTube videos about my journey, about learning at the toll that it took, not just on me but also on my family. We love what we do, right? Do you love what you do? I love what I do. It doesn't even feel like work. When I wake up every single morning, I am so excited about doing what I get to do, mentoring people all over the globe, selling to my customers far and wide, and just being able to work with my hostesses so that they get free and half price things. Just all the amazing opportunities that we have to enrich the lives of others, whether it's a customer or whether it's a new team member. I love helping, but you know what I found is that I had to set boundaries. I had to set boundaries and put them in place to protect me and to protect my sanity, right? Because when you do anything 24/7, it wears you down. Anything. You can say working out. If I work out 24/7, I'm going to get worn out and absolutely hate it. And everybody around me, all the people that I love, they're going to start hating working out too because I'm doing it too much. You have to set boundaries. You have to have some time where you don't work out. You have to have some time where you don't do Scentsy. Do you have a date night written into your calendar? Do you have, off times where you know that you're not going to say the word Scentsy or pick up your phone or try to get onto Facebook to post on your team page or your business page or wherever you post? You have those times blocked off where you know that you're not going to be in the office, in the Scentsy office, right? You have to set those boundaries. It's hard. Sometimes I feel like this is the hardest thing because we love what we do and it doesn't feel like work, so we just do it all the time. But I want to tell you that the people that you love the most, the people that are looking to you for love, and your friends, your family, your, just the people that you do life with, they need for you not to do Scentsy 24/7. So pick some days out of the month that you don't do Scentsy. Pick some evenings where you have date nights or friend nights or movie nights or whatever it is that you do. When you get on this path of setting boundaries, it's going to be hard. You're going to find that you do really well for a day or two and then you kind of slide back into it. And I'm telling you, it's a fight. It's something that you constantly have to work at. What I want to challenge you to do is find a power hour script or a power hour schedule. Find that power hour and work it to the fullest. You'd be really surprised what you can get done in an hour of time if you do it right and if you work that hour exclusively for Scentsy. You're not cooking and doing it. You're not doing laundry and doing it. You are just getting to it and doing only that power hour. You might find that you don't need to be on your phone quite as much. You may find that you don't need to constantly be sitting at the computer if you really utilize that power hour like you should. For power hour ideas, you can Google them. They are in the Scentsy Training Center. There's I have a YouTube video on it, and so does so many other people. Find one that works for you and really work it. That's a wrap on how important it is to set boundaries in your Scentsy business, not just in your time, but also with your budgeting as well. There's so many different things that we could talk about as far as boundaries go, but I really just want to hit those two and hope to inspire you to make the most of your time and maximize your budget in your Scentsy business. All right, until next time, bye.